Hey guys, and welcome to another video. Today I'm here with the Pepe bracelet, named after the popular meme. The kind of scary looking frog. But this bracelet is made on the hook. It's pretty interesting. There are just like little scale-ish thingy dings on it. But it's mostly just making a fishtail on a hook and adding in some cap bands. Now you might be wondering what it looks like with alpha loom bands, and in my opinion I like the cat band version better. Here's a side-by-side comparison. This one's just altogether tighter and everything. I don't think this necessarily looks bad, this one's just the one that I like more. And these Rainbow Loom sent to me, that's why you don't see them on the web store yet. But anywho, let's get started. So you don't need like to flip your bracelet. Well, actually you do, but it's nothing super huge. So I'm just using my normal hook. And you're just going to start off by grabbing a white band, which I'm using for my fishtails. And I'm going to twist it in a figure 8 shape on my hook. And then I'm going to pull 2 whites through that figure 8 and put them on my hook. Now I'm going to add on my first cat band after I add these 2 bands. So the first color in my sequence is going to be black, I believe. It's the one that I want to do. So I'm just going to pick up this penguin black, I think that's what they call it on the web store. It's like a double layered black, like a reverse zebra band. And you're just going to pull this off and hold on to it. Cap it on your hook. Then just put this back on and then pull the black over it. Then you're going to pull a white through these. Pick up the outer 2 white bands. And then flip your bracelet over. And after you add on that white band, you're going to pick up your next color, which is red for me. I don't remember what this is called on the web store. All the bands that I'm using here, by the way, are part of the Carnival mixed pack. So I just got that mixed pack and I'm using these bands that came with it. You're going to do the same process, pull off these 2 and hold on to them. Cap it on your hook, and then put this back, and pull your cat band over. Then you can pull another white through, pick up the outer 2, and flip your bracelet. Then add on your next color, which is pink for me. Same process yet again. And then you just keep pulling a white band through, flipping, adding a band, colored band, and keep repeating that process until this little piece of your bracelet becomes long enough to fit around your wrist. And I'll show you what you do from there. Alright, so I'm back, and I've made this long enough to fit around my wrist. And to finish it up, all you do is you stop it at the point where you just added a little cat band. Then you take another white, pull it through all the whites on your hook, and then take your clip. I painted this one with normal nail polish, and clip it. And now you start working on your second fishtail that's going to be in the middle. So the other one of these 2 middle fishtails. So to do that, you go to the bottom and you find your very first cap band that you added on, the one on the very bottom. That's the one that you're going to start off by putting on your fishtail. So you start your fishtail as you would normally by taking cap band, and then pulling 2 white bands through it. And then you're just going to pick up this cat band. That was the first band that you added onto your other fishtail. Going to pull it over into the middle of the bands on your hook. Just drop it off on there. And then you're going to pull white through your fishtail like you would normally and pick up the outer 2 whites. Then you're going to flip it and then add on your next color. So the next color in my sequence is red, so I'm going to pull these 2 off for now, put the red on, put those 2 back on, then drop the red over them. And I'm going to add another white, just pull it through as normal. Flip it around. Next, you're going to pick up this next band closest to you in the other fishtail sequence. Gonna pull it in the middle of these 4 bands. And then drop it off to the middle. Put the 2 bands back on. Pull the white through. And then flip it. And then add a new cat band on the other side. So the next band in my sequence would be yellow. So that's what I'm going to add. Then I add another white and flip it around. You just repeat this process until your fishtail that you're adding on is just as long as the one that you already made. And I'll show you where exactly to stop, and then I'll show you how to do the other 2 fishtails. Alright, so I've added on my last band to my fishtail. And at this point, you are done adding on your colored cat bands. Just thought I'd mention that in case you wondered. And I'm at the point where I've just added on this cat band, like I said. And on the other side, I just pulled a band through everything right after I added that cat band on. So I'm going to do the same thing here. And then I take my clip, must-see clip. I'm going to clip this bracelet. Clipped it on the wrong way, let me do that again. I just want my little sparkly sides of my clips to face the same way. But anywho, there's that. And now all I have left to do is add on 2 fishtails, and this time you're just going to like collect the ones on the side, on each side. So to do that, you're going to make your hook only fishtail again. Twist a cat band on your hook. Pull 2 white bands through it. But instead of adding on a band right now, you're going to pull another white band through it, and then you can add on your white band. So you just find either side, it doesn't matter which one you start on. Just going to pick up the bottom cat band on one of the sides, pull it over to the middle, and drop it off just like I did with the center bands last time that I was adding fishtails. And this time you don't need to flip your fishtail over at all, because you're only adding 1 row of cat bands. So you're going to pull a white band through like you would normally do. I think I picked up the wrong one. Did I? Nope, it appears I picked up the right one. And then I'm going to pull through another white band. So you pull through 2 white bands in between each time you add on a cap band. Now since I pulled through 2 whites, I'm going to add on this cap band. And I'm going to pull through 2 whites in the normal way that I've done it. Then I'm going to pick up my next band, pull it to the middle, drop it off, and then pull through 2 white bands. And then just repeat that process for this fishtail, going all the way up, picking up a cap band, putting it in the middle and dropping it off, then adding on 2 whites and repeating, and I'll come back to show you how to finish it. Alright, I've gotten to the end of my bracelet, and now all I have to do is, after I add on this cap band, all I have to do is pull away through all the bands on my hook, and then I can clip it. Just like that. The other side is basically the same exact thing. You're going to just flip it over. You're going to make your fishtail by making a cap band, pulling through 2 white bands, and then pulling 1 more white band through that. Then you can add on your cap bands, same exact way you did the other side. And then after every cap band you add, you're going to add 2 white bands, and then you can add another cap band, then 2 white bands, then another cap band, and just keep repeating until you get to the end. Basically, if you really want to, you can just rewind this video to when I added the other fishtail on the other side, because it's literally the same exact steps. Pretty easy. So since this is basically the same thing as the other side, I'm going to go off camera and I'm going to come back to show you how to finish this side, which again is the same exact thing. I'll just show it to you again. Alright, as you can see, I've gotten to the end again, did the same exact thing as on the other side, and your bracelet should look something like this. And to finish it, you do the same thing again. Right after you add on this cap band, you pull away through everything on your hook and clip it. And then to finish up your bracelet, you're going to find your other end, which has all the cap bands on it. Just going to pick up these cap bands and clip them with your clips. Make sure that you get both ends of the cap band and not just like one end or an end of another cap band. I want to make sure you're clipping everything right. Make sure they go all in the same direction too, that just looks nicer. But anyways, there's your bracelet. Hope you enjoyed. There we go. Bye.